the green flag. And it's time again for the high-powered machines of the Caribbean region to fill every inch of your television screens. It all starts with the Williams Digicel International Race meet at this beautiful facility. The BPMSI, or Bushy Park Motorsport Inc., is the club hosting the event. Easy Pave Rentals provides industrial tools for construction work, building, and commercial landscaping. We offer crowd barricades, drive mowers, tower light, floor sanders, generators, and concrete mixers. We have tools for any size project at reasonable prices. We are open 7 days a week and offer you great weekend specials. Come see us at Easy Pave Rentals. If you want the best motor oil for your vehicle, get Belleville Motor Oil, the official motor oil of Race 1. The International Race Meet comes off at Bushy Park, Barbados over the weekend, September 12th and 13th. Just a few days away, the organizers have plenty to share about the event.
This year, the weekend's race meet will be packed with action from the competing islands of Guyana, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Cayman, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and of course Barbados. On Saturday, there will be scrutineering, practice and qualifying, along with bad drag action, which is free of cost to all spectators. On Sunday, which starts at 8 a.m., we will see all Cmrc groups hit the track, with Group 4 being anybody's win. We will also see the Suzuki Challenge Series, both the Swifts and the Radicals, in action. In addition, the keenly anticipated bike races. This year, some hot action is coming in from our overseas competitors, and our local boys are up for the challenge. And to close out the day will be the Bad Drag Wars Round 3, which runs from 6 to 8 p.m. We at Bushy Park are ready, even more ready than before, to host this event. Over the last year, since Cmrc 2014, we have continued to develop and grow and make the facility on track and off track an even more comfortable, efficient, and user-friendly environment. We have built our VIP lounge on top of the clubhouse, on the start-finish line, with a view of the entire circuit. Here you can watch in comfort with seating and have easy access to your food and drinks of choice. The control tower has also been built to make for easy race control functioning right on the start-finish line also. We're also currently building a north ticket booth, which will be finished for this event. This ticket booth will accommodate those who need to purchase tickets for the 4x4 zones, clubhouse, and VIP. Please note, parking for all general spectators remains in the south, and there's also a south ticket booth. We do encourage the purchasing of tickets in advance for speedy access, and remember there's an express gate entry for those with no bags and no coolers. We're pleased to announce that we will be introducing a mix and mingle ticket concept. This concept will work as follows. Ticket holders of VIP tickets have access to all areas. Clubhouse tickets have access to general and 4x4 areas. General ticket holders have access to 4x4 areas. Corporate suite holders and VVIP ticket holders have access to the clubhouse, general areas, 4x4, and of course, other corporate suites and VVIP once invited.
The Williams Digicel International Race Meet, featuring round 3 of the Seaboard Marine Cmrc, is upon us. I would like to applaud Williams Industries for their stellar support. They've been associated with this event for over 12 years. Similarly, Digicel's involvement is about 6 years in their capacity as title sponsor. We know that there's competition for your sponsorship dollar, and we totally appreciate the partnership with us over the years and hopefully beyond. It would be remiss of me if I didn't mention Seaboard Marine, who have been a long-standing sponsor of the Caribbean Motor Racing Championship. We, along with the regional counterparts, truly appreciate your stellar support in this regard. To our partners here at BPCI, your support is invaluable, especially during these trying times. And to all our associate sponsors, we extend sincere gratitude. The Williams Digicel International is synonymous with first-class racing. This year's event is no exception. We have about 23 race program with some of the best entrants that I've seen in years. To date, we have about 4 times the number of entries compared to this time last year, and entries are still open until September 4th. I've never seen racers so eager to get going, especially the bikers, who are keen to challenge the regional competitors. These guys are keyed up and ready to go. The Seaboard Marine Cmrc Group 4 entrants will be the most potent we've seen in years, with reigning champion Christian Jeffries leading the charge. This race will have patrons on their feet from start to finish, and I believe it will be anybody's race, considering 9 of them have won races in the past.
BPMSI is Bushy Park Motorsport Inc., a new club putting on the International Race Meet, and they've been hard at work promoting the event. One such area is the meet and greet lines.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we want the name of the youngest Tomo clan, the name of the youngest Thompson, who will be coming under starters on Terrence Oliver.
We spoke to the director of the BPMSI and a few involved with the event.
This is the second in a group of 2 limes that we've had, and it is fantastic leading up to the Williams Digicel International Race Meet, featuring round 3 of the Seaboard Cmrc.
Barbados team, can you tell us who makes up this Barbados team to defend the home turf?
Well, first and foremost, you got Roger Mears. And then we have Barry Mears, who's been on a sabbatical, who's coming back out. You have Stuart Williams, who over the years have had awesome battles with Barry. And then you got the Maloney clan, obviously, in there. And then, we're going to be defending against an awesome team from Guyana. And this is going to be anybody's race. Roger is prepped. He is ready. and so is Barry, because Barry thinks that he can win and be the first two-wheel drive car actually to win at Bushy Park, beating four-wheel drives, because in actual fact, the track is much faster and much more conducive to the two-wheel drive vehicles because of the rubber on the track, and it's worn in, and he thinks that it's quite possible. He said, just look at the times the Radicals are doing, and those are two-wheel drive cars. So his argument is that he thinks that he'll be very competitive, and I don't see why not, but you still have to look at Stuart Williams, you still have to look at Mark Maloney, and do not ever conquer Doug Maloney in this race, because, you know, Doug Maloney, anything can be possible. His car is awesome. I think it's a car that can rival the Focus. A lot of people don't think so, but I definitely think so.
Speak of the big group, there's also Group 3 and Group 2. What's the team at like?
Those groups are very competitive, especially Group 2. We know that you got the Stamper Husbands of this world, you got the Thompsons in there, and that group is going to be very competitive also. Group 3, you will have Steve King among those guys, and we have some good cars out of Trinidad and Guyana, which will be racing in those, including I think it's Danny Prasad in the Miata. That's going to be a car to beat, but I think our guys are up to the task, and it's going to be very, very competitive and interesting. And I have to tell the fans, this race meet starts at 8 o'clock. We have a 23 race program, and it's a packed program, and so it's going to be action from the get-go. And when the racing is finished, the circuit racing is finished, we got Bad Drag Wars 3 clipping into action and going into the night. So it's going to be action from the get-go. So come out, be early, hold your spot, don't miss the action, because it's going to be action from the get-go.
Adrian Bailey has been working on the Peugeot.
The leader have been very hectic, but it's going slowly but surely. Just entering the Cmrc group to try and help Barbados score some points and see if we could, capitalize on the opportunity. If all goes well, I'll probably contemplate taking the car to Ghana.
The rotary-powered Mazda RX-3.
Mark Maloney, the car is in the background. We know you had a couple of problems back at Waterfield. Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm ready. Unfortunate problems. We had a broken crankshaft, of all things. The thing that we at least expected to happen when we took apart the engine, it was the crankshaft that was broken. So the engine was put back together. Early hours of this morning, we got it back together in the car and hope to be testing on Sunday.
You've done a lot of work on the car. What do you expect from the car?
I've gotten past having high expectations, because you light in a car, you say you got a couple pounds off and a little more power in the engine, and you predict you're going to go so much faster, but it really doesn't equate to that, and especially on Bushy Park with such a tight track, to me it's mostly down to the handling of the car, and I've gotten the car to where I think it will handle as well as it can. Certainly the engine that I have in now is more powerful than it was last year, and got a considerable amount of weight off of the car, so it should handle better, and I think it will be very competitive. It is quite a beast. It's fun, but it certainly takes a lot out of you. You saw the push-ups that I was doing the other day in the video. I had to do a lot of working out to control it, and that's the truth. So with the more power that the car had, I had to try and see if I can get a little stronger to control it, and looking forward to next weekend. I'm really looking forward to the competition. Stuart Williams and Stuart was just saying a little while ago, we were speaking, and the new engine, more power, new gearbox. Hope that we get good weather. Obviously, the two-wheel drive cars against the four-wheel drive cars can only really be competitive if they're going to be competitive if the track is dry. So hope for good weather, and looking forward to driving with Mark Vieira and the other guys that are coming from the other countries. So I think it'd be a really exciting weekend.
The bikers. These guys are on a high. and expected to take all the cake on race day.
That you're representing Barbados bikers. How has preparations been for this race meet?
Our preparation has been strenuous and a lot of tension because all of us are trying to make sure that our machines are 150% ready to defend our turf at Bushy Park.
Speaking about defending, how does the Barbados team for the defense look? Who makes up that team?
Well, that team makes up of myself, Devin McCartney, Repsol, which is Terrence Oliveira, Ryan Beckles, Chris Buffett, aka Bounty, a very strong hand. It's like we have at least 12 riders representing both Cmrc class, A group and B group.
Do you think you have what it takes to defend home turf?
Yeah, I think so. Being that we had a lot of preparation and we've been given more track times due to Mr. Maloney and the other staff at BPMSI, I think that we have a fighting chance because the track times that we are putting down now are quite competitive in comparison with the Ghanaians who've come here and run over us in the last years. To prepare for these guys, everyone is suspension setup, fuel, management, electronics basically, and engine work. A lot of men have put in, you can't let out all the secrets, but everybody's been putting in work. And up to Sunday just gone, we've seen a 104.7. So I would say if we had to rate that against what the Guyanese time was doing, and the fastest time is 105.4 by Stephen Vieira, who's the reigning champion, we have a great chance of defending Barbados and defending our home turf.
So what do you have to say for those coming in to Barbados?
I have to tell them, beware, we are ready.
From Bushy Park perspective, we've done a lot over the last year. Remember that Bushy Park really only opened up May 2014. It's been a big learning curve for us from a facility point of view. We've done a lot of changes to accommodate the spectators. Mistakes that we made, we've corrected, with coolers and all those various things. So we have a lot better facilities, better toilet facilities, better seating facilities, better access with the ticketing systems. We actually have our own buses coming in. They're not going to be here for this weekend, but for the Global Rallycross event in October, we're going to have buses that can transport spectators from the ticket booths up to the hill. So that would be, a lot more accommodating. We've now put in our new track lights, flag lights, marshal lights, post lights is what you call them, marshal post lights. So the drivers will be excited about that as well because, it takes away from any ambiguity at all with flags or passing under yellow and all that there. It's very automated, so we're looking forward to that. The ticket pricing for this weekend's event, I think, is what it was 6 years ago at Bushy Park. There's practice on Friday and qualifying on Saturday is free to the public, so everything to accommodate the public, and Bushy Park is working tirelessly to make sure that we do everything that we need to do as best as we possibly can, taking everything into consideration to accommodate the public and to make sure that the experience is a great one.
If you want the best motor oil for your vehicle, get Belleville Motor Oil, the official motor oil of Race 1. Easy Pave Rentals provides industrial tools for construction work, building, and commercial landscaping. We offer crowd barricades, drive mowers, tower light, floor sanders, generators, and concrete mixers. We have tools for any size project at reasonable prices. We are open 7 days a week and offer you great weekend specials. Come see us at Easy Pave Rentals. The Race 1 team took a trip over to the Mears brothers, Roger and Barry, to get some much-needed info on how preps were coming along for the race day.
Barry Mears, there's work going on the Suzuki for the International coming up. How's it going?
Things are going good. The cars obviously haven't been driven for over a year now, and we're still waiting on an engine. No engine yet. It should be here probably 3 or 4 days before the event. It's not enough time for us to do the amount of testing we would like to do, but that's what we're faced with, because with the engine we've just had problem after problem after problem. And the engine builder is actually a well-known engine builder in Barbados, which is Hasselgreen, which builds all the Starlet engines, all the 1800s are the fastest two-wheel drives in the rallying. So he's building the engine, he's taking it on as a project, and I'm confident it will work out of the box, not like last year where we had trouble with the previous engine builder. So fingers crossed we don't have too much stress. I mean, the main focus is just get your car ready, get out there. I haven't driven Bushy Park in a year, so I'm really excited to get back out on the track. You know, the truth is I've been doing some rallying over the last couple of months, and I miss the track. You know, the track is real sport, it's good action, especially with the new track, and yeah, real excited to get back out there. We've seen over the past couple of months that the Suzuki Radicals have been the fastest car on the track. You know, they're two-wheel drive cars, and my opinion is that a two-wheel drive car could be as fast as them, and I think a two-wheel drive car could keep up with the Focus.
Now, do you really believe that, Barry? Really? Like, seriously?
Roger Mears, you're the name that everyone's been talking about for the Cmrc. Any pressure?
Not really. I kind of grew out of the pressure and nerves from back in my go-karting days. Now I more look at it as a challenge.
How's the preparations going with the Focus?
Good. We have some minor things to do before the race event. We went and did one of the bad drag wars a little while ago, and the clutch started to slip, so good thing that happened then. So we can just put a new clutch into it, bleed the brakes, and we're about ready to go.
So many people are coming for you, Roger Mears, and this Focus. Yeah. What do you have to say to them?
Come out and support me, because as I always say, it's the fans that come and support me that keep me working on the car. I know we spend many late nights here in the workshop working on the cars. Sometimes you feel like giving up, and one of the main things that keeps me driving is knowing that people are coming to watch me and the car perform.
The Mitsubishis dominated in Trinidad, and I guess they're coming for you. Do you think you can stay ahead?
I plan to, I hope to. The Mitsubishis are certainly getting quicker and quicker. I know when they first started out with the Evos, a lot of guys had reliability problems, but the Jeffreys from Guyana have certainly seemed to have sorted that out. I haven't had a good head-to-head clash with Christian Jeffrey yet. He certainly is obviously the man to catch with the fastest car. So I think it's going to be close, but I still maybe hope and feel the Ford has a little edge.
Do you think you have a home field advantage, having not driven the track in about a year?
Yeah, it has been like a year. I will compare it to like riding a bicycle. I'll get right back onto it and right back into the groove. A couple of laps around the track and I'll be there. The car has always been a fast car. From the time we built the car, converted it from a rally car to a circuit car, it was a very fast car at the circuit. So kind of to get it to go a lot quicker has been difficult. It's more been refinements. So from last year's race to this year, I've done some minor aerodynamic work to try to get some more downforce out of the car. Small tweaks to the engine here and there, but again, small stuff, because I think the level that the car is at now to go faster, it's difficult. Small steps.
Now this guy, he set track records on almost every single track he raced on. He's cool, calm, and lightning fast. The Caribbean Motor Racing reigning champion, Christian Jeffrey, speaking to us via telephone from Guyana.
In the Waterfield, we actually blew our engine and we didn't even know, so there was a local meet in Guyana. And luckily we got to run the car before Barbados, and we went through everything. We have a few problems that we're dealing with, but time is a factor. So going into Barbados, like we know what we have to do. We get the cars a bit late on Friday, so as soon as we get there, we gotta go to the track and see if we could do fine-tune these problems. Every race meet, every competitor is stepping the game up. So it's not just Roger. You have so many competitors in the field that are capable of winning. Also that have won races as well. So I just go into the competition with a clear head. There's only one thing we can do, and just give our best. I'm thinking more of a championship view. So I'm coming to Barbados to get as much points as possible.
Right.
And hopefully that is coming out on top. We have a strong team coming, and you're going to give some hell to the Bajans. So tell the Bajans, look out for us. Guyana's coming out.
Are you going Bushy Park? We'll be there. We actually eat, sleep, and drink Bushy Park, man. Bushy Park belongs to me.
Stuart Williams, Roger Maris, and Barry Maris.
Would you like to see the crowds come back to Bushy Park again?
Of course. The last 2 years was a little scanty because I guess for the price of entry going into the Bushy Park stage. But I guess this year, since the price has came down, I guess you should see a lot more people coming out this year.
Give me your top three.
Well, really and truly, I love car racing, but I just go car racing basically for the atmosphere, the drinks, the ladies, and just enjoy friendship.
The Caribbean Motor Racing Championship next time on Race 1. See you on the weekend.